got Amy here, and she just enrolled her son Matt today. And so Amy, just tell me how you feel about enrolling Matt in Best Bet.
I'm excited. I'm also a little apprehensive. I hope that it's going to be worthwhile for Matthew, and so I'm looking forward to him getting into the content and just seeing what's there. But I'm excited for Matthew, and I'm excited for him to grow as a young person and hopefully grow his business.
1,000%. No, Matt told me that he's in for $1,000.
He is in for $1,000. It's important that I think he needs to be invested in his own education and his own growth and his own business and growing his opportunities. And so, yes, he is going to be sharing in the cost of the course with me.
I love it. I told him, I said, better that than paying Sally Mae.
Yes, that's true. I think he feels the same way, so we're both excited.
Awesome. Good stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, you are a month in as a mom to Best Bet Skills Academy.
Yes, sir.
Thus far, what would you say are things that you have noticed that have been different about Matt since he got enrolled in the course?
So I've noticed that he's very motivated about his business that he's trying to grow. He's been making sales calls and having sales calls with parents, getting them lined up to have their student senior pictures taken. And he's been talking to me about those calls and how they've been going. And once he said, I forgot to do this, and he said next time I'll get it. And so he's been lining those calls up. He's really excited. He's also very excited about doing the work that goes along with the Best Bet program and being on the group calls. He's would rather do group calls than other things that are available to him as far as entertainment. If something is coming up competing against that call, he's like, no, I got my, I have my sales call, or I have my call with Dan, or I have my group call. I want to do that instead. So, he's very motivated and engaged, and that's great to see.
So as a mom, right, I remember, and I have the video, and I probably showed it before this video, I could see the nervousness when we first met for you to make the first payment for him to do the course, right? So that feeling then, I'm sure you remember it, versus the feeling today, what would you say is the difference?
I mean, I feel confident that I made a good choice. I feel confident that the program has something to offer to Matthew, and that he's learning from it. And really, that's all that matters, is that he gets to grow as a person. I learned some new skills, and I'm happy that we enrolled in the program for him.
I remember one thing that you asked me on the interview specifically. You asked me, you said, how do you know that Matt's a good fit for this?
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, I said, I got this sixth sense, right? I just kind of know my people. Would you say that I got that right?
I think so. He does have a motivation. He wants to be successful, and I think that this program speaks to him. It gives him some concrete work to do and some specific things that he can go out and do to help him grow his business, and I think that was important for him. So he's got some specific things that he can be working on, and I think that's important for him.
In hindsight, looking back at just the whole process, is Best Bet Skills Academy something, and just even the skills that are taught in the course, is it something you would have thought to look for on your own?
Absolutely not. No, I mean, it wouldn't have occurred to me that something like Best Bet is out there.
So what would you say to a parent that is considering enrolling their student and they believe that their student is the right fit for something like this? What would you say to a parent?
I'd say go for it. That Dan's got a good program. He's definitely engaged with the students, and that kids can definitely grow with their interpersonal skills, and how they talk to other people, and how they think about the world around them, and the ways that they can be more involved and make contacts. It's important to network. And learning how to network is a skill that he's definitely learning.
when we were on the call, you know, you mentioned that, you know, Matt had already expressed to you that he wasn't interested in going to college. And so, you know, as a parent, how did you feel before Best Bet in terms of, okay, what am I going to do with this young man once he finishes high school? And then can you just talk about how you feel now that he's getting this type of training?
I feel like he's got a better shot at getting out there as an entrepreneur. I think that's where he's leaning, and I think that this is helping him learn the skills that he's going to need to, you know, make a go of it and be successful at that. I'm glad it was a good choice for Matt. It was a good choice, you know, for his future. And even if he decides not to be an entrepreneur, that's fine too. I still think that these skills will help him in life and just getting along and growing as a person. So it's all good.
Well, Mama, thank you so much for believing in me and believing in Best Bet Skills Academy. And we're only a month in, so we're just getting started. So
Yes.
there's a lot to go.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.